Hey guys, my name's Mel. I just wanted to show you guys my what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. I am 6 weeks postpartum. I just had a little boy. His name is Theo, and I was searching on YouTube because I'm exclusively breastfeeding, and not many people share what they eat in a day that breastfeed, so I thought I would share my experience. I get 43 points a day. If you do not know the Weight Watchers system, there are lots of videos and info on it, but it's essentially a lifestyle kind of diet. Instead of like counting calories, you have specific 0-point foods and you have a certain amount of points in a day. Since I'm breastfeeding, I can actually eat a lot, which is awesome. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys a grocery haul I just did, and then I'll jump into my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I went to grocery outlet. I also went to the dollar store. I love the dollar store. They occasionally have like over surplus stock of items that are actually really good. So sometimes I just check it out to see what they have. At grocery outlet, I found this cashew milk, and I got 2 of these. These are actually good. It looks like they're about to go off though, so luckily I will use this in about a week, and I'm gonna freeze one. I looked it up and you can freeze them. I also got these Body Armor Lights. I like to put them in a smaller bottle because they're about 15 calories a serving. On Weight Watchers, that's about 1 point. Then I got 5 of these. This is the tropical coconut flavor. And make sure if you're doing this is for upping my milk supply. It helps keep you hydrated. It's a light version or else it's a lot of points. That one, and then I got the strawberry lemonade. I just got some other staples like carrots, bananas, some potatoes, leeks. Leeks are so hard to find, even at like the normal grocery store, and this is actually from the dollar store. These are the same leeks you would get anywhere else, and these ones are actually bigger. Like, look at that. You can cut all of that up. Also found this massive head of cauliflower. It's huge and it was 50% off. This humongous bag of 2 organic lettuces. This was actually from the dollar store as well. Again, surplus supply. I have chickens, so I'm gonna cut up most of this lettuce, and then I'm using some in sandwiches for ourselves. And then I found this. This one's kind of interesting. This was also from the dollar store, but again, I think this was probably a surplus supply, and this is a lasagna hearts of palm. I bought 2 of these. I might try to cook with these later, not tonight, but another day. And then from grocery outlet, I got a huge bag of Honeycrisp apples because it was a great deal. That's how I kind of do my grocery shopping. If something is a good deal, I will buy it and then stock up on it. And if it's not, then I won't buy it. I also got body wash, not very exciting. Yeah, that's my little grocery store haul. Now I'm going to show you guys my meals. So I've been doing an iced coffee pretty much since my son was born because I'm tired. I actually didn't drink coffee like my whole pregnancy. So the first thing I'm going to start with is this Skinny Syrups Jordan's iced cinnamon roll. I don't measure when I do my coffee too much, but I will, for the sake of the video, measure everything else but this. I just kind of just do a pour over of this stuff. I found this at the store. It looked pretty cool. It was a cold brew, so I'm going to do this. This guy is pretty strong, so I'm going to do like half a cup of coffee. I don't like a very strong coffee. I'm doing the cashew milk. It's 25 calories per serving, which is a cup, which is pretty good. So I'm going to do probably about a cup and a half. I'm still on my maternity leave, so I've had a lot of time to actually cook and stuff, and I've been finding I've really enjoyed the program. I know some people have mixed feelings about the new program. Weight Watchers changed its point system a bit ago, but I actually don't mind it. The thing I do is I just make sure I'm accurately tracking things, even when I eat bad. So it's a little strong for me, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of oat milk. Oats keep your supply up, so. And this stuff is very creamy. Yeah. I'm making our breakfast. It's actually kind of a late breakfast. It's almost 11 for us. That's late. I'm gonna make us pancakes, eggs, and salmon. So I always try to do some type of protein that's really good for especially the breastfeeding. But yeah, we're using this lakanto pancake and baking mix. It has 0 sugar, it's gluten-free, and it's also monk fruit sweetened. This is actually really good. I found this at grocery outlet, and I bought 2 of them just because it was really good. And I'm just using the suggestion on the back for 4 to 5 pancakes. I'll insert the points. It's very low from what I remember. The only thing I'm doing different from the recipe on the back is I'm using unsweetened applesauce instead of oil. That's kind of how you kind of get around the heavier point options. We're also doing smoked salmon, which is 0 points on my plan. This is from Costco, and we're doing eggs, which are for my chickens.
Just showing you the process of making the pancakes, and I'm using the avocado 0 calorie spray. I got this from Costco as well.
So this is how much pancakes we made. There is quite a bit of them. You can see right there. I served it with bananas. Those are 0 points. Eggs, I used spray oil, 0 points. The salmon actually did scan it as points, but I think that's because it comes with a dill topping, so I'm counting it at 0. And then for me, I use this sugar-free lakanto syrup, and I actually do measure it out. I think it's like a point for 2 tablespoons. And then I also use this Earth Balance buttery spray, which is 0 points. So yeah, that's kind of our breakfast. I have my coffee still. I have a water. Breastfeeding, you need to drink lots of water, so I try to do 3 of these a day. Also, mom life never stops. So of course, as we eat on cue, Theo has woken up from his nap. So this bouncer is probably the best invention ever. We just put him in the bouncer while we eat, and he's pretty content. Since I'm a mom, I like quick, easy meals. So me and my husband have been enjoying these little chopped salad kits. I often don't use all the salad dressing because that's where most of the points or your calories are. There's about 2.5 servings in the container. And then again, I'm not going to be using all of the dressing, so I'll update all the points. I try to do things pretty accurately. Sometimes I will over track items or I'll under track items. They kind of all level out. And then I do have chicken here that I'm just going to add into the salad. I'm also going to give us each one of these Chobani sugar Greek yogurts. I bought these yesterday actually at Costco. These are 4 points for one of them, I believe. So we're going to have one of these each and a salad. So you guys can see this is the sauce packet. I used probably about half of it. And then I did use the rotisserie chicken from Costco. Some of the skin is in there, so again, I will figure out the point amount and I should update everything with you guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna toss this together, serve it out. Half a serving for my husband, half a serving for me.
So this is my app, and I'm going to show you my breakfast. I ended up changing my point total to 5 points for my breakfast because of the smoked salmon. I also changed my lunch to 5 points as well. I counted an extra point for the rotisserie chicken because of the skin, and then that's my snacks. You can see the chobani and the iced coffee.
These are hard-boiled eggs. These are actually from our chickens. This is from like a carton of eggs I bought. We're each gonna have one, and then yeah, the next meal I'll show you guys is dinner. Okay, so I ended up having a snack. I was on the phone with insurance. Dealing with adding a newborn onto your insurance is a nightmare. But I found these at Costco. These are the granola minis. I had one of the chocolate chip pouches. I have the pouch here. I do not have any available, but they look like this. They're really tiny. They're really good. 3 points, so I added that onto my plan. I'm now making us dinner, and I found a recipe on Skinny Taste. If you guys haven't checked out Skinny Taste, it's a great website for just recipes in general. I'm making us a turkey meatball spaghetti, and instead of using regular pasta, I'm using this yellow lentil brown rice pasta. I put that our recipe serves 4. If we end up eating more, it's totally fine. I have a ton of points left for today, even though we've eaten a lot. I will show you guys the end result, but I'm making the meatballs right now. The sauce has started, and all of it goes in your Instant Pot, which is awesome, so it's super easy. We're also going to steam up some veggies on the side, which adds more points for my day, which I don't necessarily need. So this is a pretty simple recipe. I made all these little mini meatballs. Sorry, baby's crying in the background. And then you just break up your pasta, and then you put 2 cups of vegetable broth, and you put this on high pressure heat. I'm also gonna real quickly drink this Body Armor Light. This is actually the tropical coconut flavor. I just refill the little bottle. I drink this while we wait for our dinner. We probably have like 8 minutes left till it's ready. So I just released the pressure from the Instant Pot, and I used diced tomatoes instead of crushed tomatoes, so it wasn't super saucy. So I ended up adding a little bit of this tomato and basil garlic pasta sauce, and I think it looks actually pretty good. This is a lot of pasta. I'm not sure if we'll eat all of this, even with 4 servings, but I'm going to serve it out and I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's hard to tell, but there's actually quite a bit of pasta in here. We have our meatballs, our leeks, and then I topped it with this light shredded mozzarella cheese, and I'll update all the point values after we're done eating. See, there's actually a lot of this left, and this is already serving out 2 big bowls. All right, guys, so I made these lactation, like blondies. They have brewer's yeast, oats, and ground flaxseed, and added it into a sugar-free box of cake mix. I also put applesauce in it instead of oil. So each one of these little bars or whatever is 1 point. So this is 2 points. Also made these pudding Oreo mixes. This is with the cashew milk. These are each 1 point each. They were super liquidy. I was trying different fun desserts and these didn't turn out well, but freezing them, they turned out really good. So I'm gonna do 2 of these. It's 3 points for the 2, and it'll kind of melt on my little lactation bars. And because I have so many points left over, I'm also gonna have one of these granola minis. Normally I don't have this much desserts, but I for some reason have so many points left over in the day, and I try to somewhat be in the healthy eating zone. So that is what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will say my dinner, it was okay. I didn't love the pasta the way they told you to cook it. I would have probably just cooked the pasta separately, but it turned out pretty decent. Wasn't my favorite dish from Skinny Taste, but it turned out okay. So yeah, I will show you all the point values, and if you guys like this video, let me know, and maybe I'll make another one. All right, bye.
So I used 39 points for the day, and my dinner total was at 11. You can see it here. And then my snack total was very high at 18 points. Breastfeeding, you have so many points. So yeah, this was kind of an average day for me. Some days I use more, some days I use less.